Have you ever found yourself in a place that feels off? Not in a spooky, haunted house way, but in a subtle, unsettling way. A place that feels like it's waiting for something to happen, or that something just ended. Maybe it was an empty school hallway after everyone had gone home, the fluorescent lights buzzing faintly. Or a vacant shopping mall, the escalators frozen in place. Or even a playground at dawn, the swings swaying gently in the morning breeze. These places, these strange and beautiful moments of transition, have a name: liminal spaces. The word liminal comes from the Latin word limen, which means threshold. It's a term rooted in anthropology, first used to describe the in-between stage of a ritual or rite of passage. Think about a wedding ceremony, the moments between being single and being married. Or graduation, the period between being a student and entering the professional world. Liminality, in its original sense, is about being on the threshold of a new state of being. But in the context of spaces, it's about being on the threshold of something else entirely. A feeling, a memory, a shift in reality. These aren't just empty places. They're places in a state of suspense, caught between their past and their future. They are the stage sets after the play is over, the hallways while the classrooms are empty. The feeling these places evoke is often a mix of nostalgia, uncanny familiarity, and a strange sense of loneliness. It's a loneliness that's not about being alone, but about being somewhere that was once full of life, now completely devoid of it. Think of the famous 1980s painting by American artist Edward Hopper, Nighthawks. The late night diner, the quiet tension, the stark empty feeling. Hopper was a master of capturing this liminal quality long before we had a name for it. His work often depicted transitional, in-between moments and spaces: a gas station at night, an empty hotel lobby, a lonely office. These spaces feel pregnant with meaning, like a story's about to unfold, or just concluded. This sense of anticipation is at the heart of the liminal experience. So why are we so drawn to these places? Why do they resonate so deeply with us? The rise of the internet has given this phenomenon a new life. In the early 2010s, anonymous users on forums like Reddit and 4chan started sharing photos of these unsettling locations. The movement really took off with a post on Reddit's r/liminal space featuring a picture of a seemingly endless empty office space with beige walls and a strange uniform carpet. The post was simply titled "The Backrooms." It quickly went viral, turning into a collaborative creepypasta, a horror story written and shared online that imagined the space as a never-ending labyrinth. The Backrooms became the ultimate liminal space, a digital mythos built around the feeling of being trapped in an endless, nonsensical version of a familiar place. Architecturally, liminal spaces are often designed for function, not for lingering. They're designed to be passed through, to be a means to an end. Think of an airport terminal, a bus station, or a highway rest stop. These places are inherently transitional. We don't live in them, we move through them. When these places are empty, their true purpose is stripped away, and we're left with just the pure silent architecture itself. The repeating patterns of the ceiling tiles, the distant hum of the ventilation system, the echoing footsteps. These small details become hyper-real and a little threatening. The focus shifts from the activity that was supposed to happen there to the sheer existence of the space itself. This feeling also ties into a concept called chronesthesia, which is the mental time travel that allows us to re-experience personal events from the past. When we see an empty elementary school hallway, our minds involuntarily project memories of the past, the sounds of locker slamming, the laughter of children, the rush of students between classes. The space becomes a vessel for our own memories, a silent backdrop for a personal film that only we can see. The emptiness allows us to fill it with our own history, making the experience deeply personal and, in a way, haunting. The space isn't empty, it's filled with ghosts of our own making. The allure of liminal spaces isn't just about nostalgia or fear, it's also about a fleeting sense of peace. In a world that is constantly busy, loud, and overstimulated, these empty spaces offer a brief moment of quiet and reflection. There's a certain beauty in their lack of purpose. They are what they are, without the constant noise of human life. They are a kind of sanctuary, an architectural sigh, and maybe, in a way, they remind us that the most interesting part of a journey isn't the beginning or the end, but that strange, quiet, and meaningful space in between. And that's the fascinating, unsettling world of liminal spaces. They remind us that architecture isn't just about buildings, it's about the feelings those buildings evoke, the stories they hold, even when they're empty. They are the quiet, often overlooked thresholds of our world, offering a brief moment of reflection in a place that's supposed to be nothing more than a pathway. I hope this journey into the architecture of the in-between has given you a new perspective on the places you encounter every day. If you found this video thought-provoking, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the world of architecture and design. What's the most unsettling liminal space you've ever been in? Share your experience in the comments below. Thanks for watching.